Hello, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Time is around 2, and I'm doing a series of reviews. Today, I plan to do 3, maybe 4 even. I don't know. But I just woke up a while back, middle of the day. I fell asleep. Man, timetable is totally messed up due to the World Cup because you put alarm to watch a game at 6 a.m. Man, these are crazy times. And I do regret it because there is no sleeping pattern. Everything is just messy. But anyway, whenever I wake up, I try to do videos. So let's do an Amouage fragrance, which is a sample review officially. And I told you I have many samples that I got in recent times that I purchased few fragrances and they gave me a lot of samples, miniatures. So I like to use them to make content. So I do apologize if I cannot show a full bottle at times. I know it's a bit annoying, but I think the perfume, as long as I can smell it and they're the same juice, I think making content would help few people out there. Okay, so I do apologize for the shortcoming. So the fragrance that I'm going to review today is part of the new upper class collection, and this is called Opus 7 Reckless Leather. Okay, there you go, the sample, official sample. So apart from these, I think they have quite a few other ones. I have got Silver Oud, Oud Symphony, and Royal Tobacco. Royal Tobacco have a full bottle as well. So this is what their bottles look like now. And there used to be, I think, in library collection with that white bottle. So you can go and do some research on Fragrantica. The older ones, I think, maybe same juice or different. I cannot comment because I did not try them all. But you can do Amouage in certain way that you can buy their discovery set. They have these beautiful boxes, and they give like sometimes a lot of 10, maybe 8 or 12 fragrances all in one set. So you can test them 2 ml samples before buying a full bottle. These bottles are very expensive, $300, $400, not the cheapest the niche perfumes. So Amouage is such a house you cannot ever blind buy. I am in love with this house. I have my favorite interlude man, Royal Tobacco, this one, and then maybe was the other one that I love so much. This one, Boundless. I do love Search. I do love Purpose. A lot of the other one, Journeyman. So Amouage has a lot of hits and a lot of misses also. Some Amouage I cannot pull it off, like Lyric Man. Never was my jam. So today I'll show you one thing that this is my favorite, right? And the same line is that leather. So is the leather as good as the tobacco? We'll see. Okay, I'm wearing this perfume on my hand. Let me do a spray and we'll talk about this. These are very nice. It opens from like this. Okay, and I think these are how much 2 ml samples, so very generous samples, I must say. And thanks to Sandara for gifting me this when I buy perfumes. So I have it actually. If you can tell, my hand is already a little bit oily here, the dry down even. These are very opulent perfumes, like Amouage put a lot of oils. Okay, just go one spray because I'll tell you I don't want to spray more than this. Amouage, you didn't do one thing. Amouage is one house. They never really copy anybody. It's a true niche house from Oman, and they make basically the owned by royal family of Oman. Amouage, they make creations that is not for everybody. Sometimes fragrance like Sunshine Man, Jubilation, you see these perfumes, Reflection. Many people say, man, it's not my type kind of juice. They are just too daring, too complex to understand, and sometimes they are too much to wear because it's just too heavy. So all these things are true. Amouage, true niche house. This is why I respect them a lot. Now the prices have gone from 150 to 300, $400, ridiculous pricing, man. You really have to wait. Like, how do I say? Like, you have to put a lot of thoughts before buying an Amouage, in short. So Amouage, as I told you, best way to discover are these samples. You can buy them, or definitely gonna be not cheap for a sample, but worth investing less than buying a full bottle. Imagine you buying a full bottle, you don't like it. So this is one such fragrance. I don't think it's gonna work for everybody. Okay, and this is not as how do I say? This is as daring as the um, my other one, that is the Royal Tobacco, but I like the tobacco the tobacco one the most from the line. Let me be very clear. This thing is as daring as that, but this is perhaps gonna be more challenging over the tobacco. Why? Because what I smell from this, it's hmm, um, I do not know how do I feel about this, because this one has not just leather. This one has some florals. This one has some sort of herbal kick in there, which makes it not just leather. It reminds me of cumin, a little bit of that. If you know interlude, like epic, they pick up some. like elements from here and there. The Epic Man was a very beautiful green leather. This one I think is a like a herbal. How else do I put it? Like mm, floral, herbal, and then leather. And this fragrance is kind of like when you spray it, you're not sure how you feel about it in the first spray. Some people say it's brilliant. If you love Amouage, you say brilliant. Love this. You're a loyal fan of Amouage, you'll love it. People who haven't tried many Amouages, they will be like, oh man, what am I smelling? It smells like a kitchen. It smells like a lot of cumin, a lot of turmeric. You know, when you put, especially in Indian cooking, like people say desi food, right? So there are a lot of curry they make. This one smells a little bit like curry. And I don't know what they're going for, but this smells like uh, people who love countries like Turkey. Like imagine like a spice bazaar, okay? So you're wearing leather pouch or something. So imagine the leather that you're smelling, a little bit of old leather and a lot of spices, herbs, and then nearby there's a lot of flowers. So this is the combination. I'm pretty sure this is not something I would blind buy, something I would buy. But I will tell you that dry down, it is like Memo Paris kind of leather. So Italian leather, you know, they have some of the other leathers that is green. But Memo Paris, not everybody can pull off. Most of the fragrances are very distinctive. This is very distinctive as well. For me, this is a pass. Okay, I'll tell you frankly. I like some of the elements of it, but I think that curry smell that this brings to, and then the daring vibe of the galbanum, the floral they use, and then maybe this immortal. They'll use frankincense as well, but Amouage is very daring perfume. This one, it's a little bit has the bo like body odor vibe as well. So when you smell, say for example, someone has the natural sweat smell, right? Not in a stinky way, but it is okay. It's masculine for sure, but you don't want to be smelling like this in a perfume sometimes. Okay, if you ask me, the Royal Tobacco, something about the tobacco is just so beautiful. It just brings something new to the table. Okay, when I compare these two, this smells so much safer. Imagine that one being safe. So this is a fragrance. For me, it goes up to only this sample. I'm not going to wear the sample anymore. But I cannot say I have full respect for this as well, because it is an artsy fragrance, but it has a plasticky smell as well. Hmm. Those who like it, do let me know how much you like it. Why do you like it? It's very complex. It's very, very daring. I would imagine, like, I think perhaps this is my 2 cents. My ending remark is they did too much with this, like too much experimentation. Florals, herbs, spices, leather. This is a spice bazaar sort of a fragrance. Okay, if you know Nishan is, I think there's a fragrance called Spice Bazaar, right, or something. So this one reminds me of those fragrances. If this was, say, a reckless spicy leather, there will be more, or correct name. But I cannot really imagine like it's a daily wear fragrance. Perhaps in the colder weathers, this is gonna be good. So I'll give this fragrance, like, for longevity, it's 10. These fragrances are by no means weak. They all last. Longevity is great. Price is gonna be very expensive. Do not pay retail on these. Get like a tester. But this perfume, in terms of smell, I'll give it like 6 out of 10. Okay, so my overall rating on this is 7 out of 10, because that additional performance I like. But I would not suggest this for a blind buy. Definitely get a sample and try it on your skin. This is not working on my skin. It's giving sort of like a very off-putting smell. It's kind of soury now. Mm, not my type. Okay, just this is my opinion, but do not take it as an absolute. Any reviewer's point of view is just their point of view. You try your best to get a sample and test as much as you can. That is the best test. You know what you like. Everybody's taste is different, nose is different, and also choices are different. Okay, and skin chemistry definitely has a huge role alongside the seasons or the weather conditions. So it is a very tricky game. For me, yeah, 7 out of 10 for Reckless Leather. So I will definitely review the other two, Silver Oud and Oud Symphony. These things are gonna be also up in few days. Okay, thanks for watching. Let's do one more video, then I'll upload it. Take care.